Welcome to my very first booster box opening of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the set booster box edition. And yeah, let's see what we can find in it and get into it. I'm looking for some cards for my set, my set cube, and going to see if I can snatch some of the mythics that I need. So let's see what is in the first booster pack, and we start with like the art card, like the wonderful full lands, Japanese lands, some commons which I actually need for the cube, and also some uncommons. And for the rare, we have the Biting Palm, Ninja, which I already have, and the beautiful, but not quite exciting, Imperial Moth, and befriending the Moth. So, yeah. So, it's really hard to, some of them to open actually. Yeah, I'm quite done with it. And we have that card that I might need this. And here we have the first showcase, an uncommon, some commons, and then we have two uncommons again, mythic from the commander decks, and Arizona, which I already have, so it's not really exciting for me, and a token and a foil uncommon. So the third booster pack, like I said, I actually need some mythics like the blue, the red, and the black dragon. And here we start with like the normal uncommons and commons. And we start here with a Mag Titan core, which isn't really needed by me, a Juko trainee, and a mythic rune of the Hidden Realm, which I think is quite nice with his relatively good blink effect. Yeah. Here we still have some commons and uncommons. Modern Age Invoke Justice, flavored Jujukai. So again, a swing and a miss. And here we have a construct token. So let's, yeah, we have currently two mythics, and the pack is opening as it should be. So we start here with, what is that? Imyogen, and yeah, they are not quite interesting or exciting. Here we have again all the commons and uncommons. For my set cube, they are quite interesting because actually in set cubes you do not really get a lot of them, or comparatively. Here we have this March of the Swanny Mist, which is not quite exciting, and I already have that for my cube. So nothing which I would consider really good booster. Really good pull. So here we have actually the would-be signed card, which isn't really signed, it's only the Wizards logo on it. And here we have the land, or one of the beautiful Japanese lands, basic lands. And here we have Fang Shigeki, like the normal commons and uncommons. And here we have the Restoration of Nganjo and a Springleaf Avenger, so 2 rares, and a Harmonious Emergence in foil, which I think isn't quite exciting. And yeah, some promo stuff, which is also not really good. I would rather take a token than this thing. And yeah. So here we have another art card of the Myojin, a foily basic land, Japanese land. And here, yeah, like the normal commons. And finally, a secluded courtyard. I still need one. And now we have a Gloom. Perennial the Moz. Gigant defends the temple, which is good. Oh, not really good. Mythic, but I take it. But I do not really need it for my cube or something. And we here have a March of Wretched Sorrow and foil, or rare foil. Yeah, it's okay, and like another, so not really a good booster again. And now I will just see the art card and then skip over the uncommons and commons. Here we have a Myojin of Roaring Blade, which isn't Otawara, which is more exciting, but I already have that for my cube, so yeah, it's good, but it's not really excited for me. And here we have an uncommon and some garbage again. Here's the art. Beautiful lands. I hope to get at least 10 of those, 20, 10 in foil, 10 in non-foil. And yeah. Here we have Springleaf Avenger, which we already had. A Generous Visitor. In foil, it's fine. It's actually, I might need it for my cube, but it's not. It's nothing I will kill for, so it's fine. And here we have, I don't know what card that actually is. Voltage Surge. Okay, like beautiful land, a lot of commons and uncommons. Even though you get a lot, you can't actually. It's not actually really good, or like you get not enough to build a cube, but it's still really a lot. That's really a card I really need, because I do not have one right now, and that's actually what I'm looking for. It not always has to be the Wanderer, and I'm really happy. Martial Red show sorrow. In the showcase version, it's nice, but it's also not quite exciting. And the Cult of Waxing Moon. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a non-human creature, create a 2/2 wolf. I don't know, maybe a commander card, but for me it's not really interesting. If you build a cube, those are more like for trading or selling or something else. It's not really. This is the card I really need in the real version. A beautiful foil land Then we have like the commons and uncommons. And we got a Myojin, and which is fine, I guess. Where Farewell is really good. And we have here the Restoration of Nganjo and the Architect of Restoration. And if it's noticeable, there is a little bit of crimp on the top of it. I don't know. It might not make them any valuable, but it's beautiful, but not really something I would like. That's actually something that I'm more excited by because I do not have this token. So yeah, two rares, and actually token is the most exciting thing in the whole booster box. It's not actually good. Here we have another Archive of Myojin, and here is the Japanese land. And then we have the commons and uncommons, like always. And here we have Greasefang. Greasefang is not really something I want because I already have it. Undercity Scrounger, yeah, it's fine, it's good, it's foil. I take it. Sorcerer's Wand. A creature has tapped. This creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. If the creature is a wizard, it deals 2 damage to the player or planeswalker instead. I do not think that is worth anything, but yeah, maybe someone wants it. I'm actually, like I said, I'm not really interested in the list cards, but the sad booster box actually has a lot more hits in the mythic and the rare slot, so I take it, and I'll have to take it. But it's not really something I'm looking forward in those boxes. 4. And we have another mythic, the Kama, the Fractured Calm. It's cool that those cards are in there, but also I'm not really interested in that. Reiju, Storm's Edge. Okay, it's fine, but I don't think that is anything I would like. I have it already, so it's not really worth anything to me. Great Tanuki, yeah, the foil, nice, and the Spirit Token. So, Hinata went on. Yeah, Hinata, Dawn Crown. I think the art card, or like the Japanese drawn one, or the manga style, I would say manga style one, is quite nice. I already have that in that art style. I think it's really good. Or I like that actually better than the other. So here we have one, like the commons, the uncommons, and here we have the Reliquary, Roadside Reliquary. It's actually a card I also need. Like some uncommons were not that uncommon, and I need it still. Cloudsteel Green, this. And a double-sided token. Got that. Commons, uncommon, common. So we next have Takanuma, Abandoned Maya. Like, I think the lands are really cool. But I already have them actually. So here is another token and a Lucky Offering, which I think is a cool artwork, but it's not worth anything. So Tameshi as an art card, Silver Fur Master. like the normal commons, uncommons, and Soken-san, the Crucible of Defiance, and Peerless Samurai, and actually, I don't know if that's still something that is really, not even worth more than the Soken-san. It's Ancient Den. It's a cool card, and I think more interesting for Pauper, or also other formats. But like I said, it's not really something I am looking for. This, and we have a foily Japanese land, and this, and the commons, uncommons, and we have the teachings of the Korean. A noise, double-sided bar also. Already have in the extended art, so it's not really interesting. And we have Planar Invasion, and useless. A useless introduction and play something else card. I don't know. It's not anything. The Wanderer, or the Wandering Emperor. And here we have another Japanese land, and like always, the commons, the uncommons, and the one age, and we have Mokotai Soul River. Not really interesting to me. We have that. Seismic Wave, and we have a Sky Marcher Aspirant. And yeah, it's fine, but I think it's not really worth anything, even with Ascend thing. And we go further. This thing, and we have now commons, uncommons, tales, Shizuki Live in Law. I have that in the Japanese version, which I think is more appealing. And we have Shattered States Era, and another Samurai. Here we have AO, which I actually already, which I have for the cube, but now I'm still missing the black and the red version, or the black and red card, Dragon Spirit card. And here we do not have anything really, and it's Melter, Dragon, and we have a Beseiju who adores the most expensive card in the whole set. I think I put that in an extra pile. And we have Intercessor's Arrest. Nothing special, actually. I don't know why. I keep that into the camera. It's nothing that someone would think is actually exciting. I say a lot of exciting. And yeah, until now, no, that's that. We used to have another beautiful Japanese land, and there is commons and uncommons. Here we have another Myojin, and then we have actually the brilliant restoration that I'm looking for. The Explosive Singularity, I already have that, but it's a mythic, I guess. And Swim Koi, which I think is actually cool, especially in the it's cool, but it's not really powerful or anything. And here we have that which was taken. I think that is more like a lore card rather than really a playable card, but it's really cool that I hit a lot of rares in the set slot, or set booster slot. And here or the list slot is actually Swiftwater Cliffs, which is not really interesting or exciting. And here we have commons and uncommons. Boon, this thing, Lizard Blades. It's fine. I would rather have the one in the one with the showcase because I think it's more appealing. And here we have a Goshinto Lost Wisdom, which I actually need, and it's actually, I don't know, the second or third even time I drew it in foil. And a pilot token. Pilot, which is also another quite interesting. So here we have Blizzard Blade, Kisune, and the beautiful Japanese land, which is actually more important to me. Commons and uncommons. Auto patch. Yeah. And then we have Befriending the Moss and Kaito Shizuki, which I have, so it's fine, it's good, but I'm not really looking into it. And a beautiful The Modern Age and a Contra token. The Construct token. Here we have another Commander card. And then we have Windscarred Crag, Fang, Sky, there's Generous Visitor, another Gushintoi, Yura, 1000-Phased Shadow, Suzuki, the Living Law, both not quite interesting, and Spirit. Like, getting a Pistachio is fine, but I'm actually looking for an Ishin or Dragon Kami, like the twin or the saga that that transforms into the Dragon Egg, Dragon Kami Egg. That's actually something I'm looking for right now. Yeah. Suza. Shigeki and Season, and we have the Time of Ice, which is not really interesting, but it's a saga card, and all sad is that the saga is also about sagas. I wouldn't say purely about sagas. So we have another art card, Swiftwater, Heiko, Yamasaki, Hoilin, Aki, another Aki, Bara, Dramatist, Coveted Technician, Future Operative, The Shadow 8, and Hidetsugi, Devouring Chaos, which is absolutely nothing to be excited about, Fang of Shigeki, and a double, or the cards you would use for the motor if you're not playing with sleeves. Yeah, so nothing. And a beautiful art card. Here we have Bloodfall Caves, and all that's actually a really cool artwork, I think. And we have a Goshintoi of Ancient War, Goshintoi of Hidden Cruelty, The Long Reach, and a Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and a Thunder Steel, and a Monk. And the next one, or one of them. This one will be really nice, but currently nothing. Currently nothing at all to be had. Yeah. Blade Blizzard Tsukune, Duchi Tail, Myojin of Grim Betrayal, Kutari. So yeah, Ikudai. So really cool. And Imperial, and another construct token. Yeah. So that's really cool if you can get like 3 or 4 cards in a row that actually have some a little bit days on this beautiful land. So we have common, Goshintoi, another Goshintoi, which I can actually use or have use of the white one. Actually, I need another one of those. We have Noshi, Moon Sage, cool. Lethal Exploit, and an Oki Coal Flinger. It looks not really like a really good card. So now we have the last one, the last booster pack. Here we have Bearer of Mysteries. Even though you can have a lot of them or see a lot of them, they are not that memorable, the names. And here we have the Japanese land. We have another uncommon, common, another uncommon. Here we have Invoke Despair, which I think is like absolute garbage, because you can get this in a bundle and basically everywhere else. Invoke the Winds and Thirst for Knowledge in foil, and Saratomi Savant, which I think has a really cool art. And yeah, so we are now through that, and thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for watching.